Hello guys, welcome back to Financial Flagship. My name is Alex, and in today's video I'm going to go through the most important pairs for this week. As we all know, we have an important week ahead. FOMC meeting on Wednesday. This could move the market a lot. You know, the past events, what happened in the US with the banks, also in Europe, and it will be it will be a very important meeting on Wednesday to see how much they will drop the rates, or if they don't raise them. We have to see that. So we're gonna go through all the major pairs, the commodities, the index, and also the cryptos to prepare ourselves for this week. Hello, Fred. Nice to have you here. So let's start off with DXY. DXY, as you can see, it made a new local low here last week after this bullish move. Right now, what I'm expecting for the price is to go a bit lower, make another drop, and then eventually push back up. And from this level, there are two possibilities. Either we'll get a pullback and then go back up to break this top here, or we'll have to analyze the market first. So we'll have to wait and see how the structure develops. That means that for Euro USD, I'm expecting the market to make a consolidation here, a small consolidation, and push back up. As you may know, I posted an idea last week for Euro USD. I was expecting the market to drop. It dropped from this level, breaking the low, but I didn't got in any trades because the price moved sharp. As you can see, it tagged this low and then went back up. So I was looking here, I updated the idea in order to look for a setup. I was expecting a few levels, a reaction on these two levels here. The first one didn't give me one. The second one, when we reached the second level, it didn't basically give me a reaction. The only reaction that I got and the trade that I took was on Monday, yesterday, when I saw the price going down, making a correction, and then went on with the trade. But unfortunately, it tagged me, went down, and then it went back up sharply. So I'm going to show you on the chart. I'm going to update you on the chart with what happened. So I was looking on the 50 minutes time frame for an entry, and we were at this level here in this zone, and I was expecting a reaction. The market gave me this reaction here, as you can see. Let me draw it for you guys. Gave me this this move down, a pullback, and I entered here. So the market went down. I had my stop loss here, but eventually started going back up, and the trade was taken out. It was the setup became invalid, and at the same time the structure changed, in my opinion. So looking at the structure right now, I'm expecting the price to drop, but I don't think we'll drop to break the low soon. So I'm expecting the price to make a consolidation and then push back up. That's my my view for Euro USD. I'm gonna take it step by step. I'm not gonna go over the board and expect the price to go back to the top, because as I said, we have a FOMC meeting and anything can happen. The market can move in all sorts of ways. So for me, the next move is a pullback followed by another continuation. Then we will update you later on. Let me check out the chat first, please. Okay. Okay, Fred, can you hear me now? I hope everything. Oh, okay, it got sorted out. Okay. Now let's move on to pound USD. For pound USD, last week in the previous analysis, I think I had this trend line drawn here, and we were somewhere around this area, and I was expecting the market to give us a pullback and then one more move towards the upside. It did. This move tagged the trend line, so this would have been a nice entry here. Personally, I didn't took it because I had my focus on Euro USD. And right now, what I can see for the price, what I'm gonna see for the price is that we'll make a small pullback here, one more move towards the upside, and then we'll see if we will go back down into a deeper pullback. But for now, I'm gonna be looking at this this move here. We had this level which went through it. So right now the price, in my opinion, can correct and then move to another local top and make a new local top here. Moving on to pound yen. Pound yen, I'm expecting pound yen for this week to make a pullback and then drop. I'm waiting for the price to reach this level. We have a nice liquidity level here. Let me draw it with a straight line. We have a nice liquidity level here, some liquidity sitting here, so I'm expecting the price to go towards this level and then in a corrective manner and then drop. Maybe this will correct until the FOMC meeting, make this this pullback here, and then on Wednesday we can see the market going down. So that's my view for Euro USD. Moving on to Australian dollar versus the US dollar. I'm expecting a drop on this one. Only question is, will it make one more move towards the upside, reach this level and then drop, or it will start dropping from here? From my experience, this move here that we can see, the small down move, the way it's moving is moving slow, and I see this as a consolidation, a small pullback for one more move towards the upside. This pullback can go lower a bit and then make another push up, and maybe on FOMC we'll drop it. But for now, like all the majors, I'm expecting the dollar to lose a bit of momentum and let the pairs go up against it before dropping. So I'll have two levels. I'll watch two levels for Aussie USD. This one that I highlighted here, and there's another one sitting around this area. So if the market goes and breaks this top again, makes a pullback, goes back up here, then I'm expecting the market to watch. But basically, I'm gonna watch this level and this level as well. So that's my view for Aussie USD for this week. USD CAD. For USD CAD, I'm expecting we were expecting last week the price to drop and make a correction here. I was expecting the market to correct the previous week. Right now we are still in a consolidation, and I can see the market dropping one more time towards this level before going back up. Also, we have a nice trend line sitting here, so it will be interesting to watch the price action and the reaction around the trend line, and then around this order block here, the blue one. So for USD CAD, correction first, down, and then up. On the daily, as you can see, let me put it to you on the daily so you can see what I'm saying. As I was saying earlier, for Aussie USD, the price action on Aussie USD, it was corrective because the price was moving slow. Same to this one. The price went up in an impulsive manner, and now it's making a pullback because the price is ranging right now and the move is slow. So I'm expecting the market to reach this level and then go back up again, breaking this top and eventually this top as well. But for now, let's wait for the correction to finish and see if we can get those buy setups. I'm not going to be interested in the sell because there's not, in my opinion, there's not a good risk to reward trade towards this level. Even if the price goes a bit up, I'm going to be waiting for this level to be reached, and then I'm going to be looking for my buy setups. So that's for USD CAD. We'll move towards the commodities in a bit. Let me check the chat. Everything cool. So let's move on to gold. Gold. For this week, gold moved a lot last week, and also at the beginning of the week it made a new top here. So my expectation on gold for this one, we have to go on the daily. I'm expecting the market here to make because of this strong impulse that we had. I'm expecting the market to make a consolidation here. So gold first, I think it's gonna go a bit down and then move back up on the daily chart. I don't know if towards that level, but at least to break this top. So moving down to the 4-hour chart. Just a second, please. Let me delete these drawings. Moving on to the 4-hour chart. Price action here similar to Aussie USD and the USD CAD. We had a strong impulse followed by a messy move here. So this is a correction. This could go up from here, but I won't be that confident in this move. I will be looking for my buy setups. To be honest with you, around this area here. This will be my my zone, to put it like this. Let me delete this this thing here. Okay. So I'm gonna be looking for my buy setups from this level. So that means the price is gonna go, in my opinion, in a corrective manner, drop, correction, drop, and then I'm gonna be looking for this. Not necessarily to make this pattern or whatever, but I'm expecting a reaction around this area. If something changes and we can see the market, for example, the market reaching not reaching that level and coming back down slowly, and for example, the price will go up from here, then I'm gonna go on the lower time frames to see what will happen. Basically, if we get a trend line breakout or whatever. But my gut says that we should wait for this zone here to go with the buy. Okay, moving on to silver. Silver, last week I was expecting the market to go up. Right now, same as gold, price is making a consolidation after the bullish week that it had previously. So I'm expecting the price to drop towards this area and then continue making a new top. So this is my view on gold. Short term, I can see a correction and then a continuation towards the upside. Oil made last week I was saying that I will expect oil to not touch oil until it breaks out of this range here. Eventually it did broke towards the downside, and right now the price is making some sort of a pullback, which I'm expecting it to be a bit deeper, and then we're gonna be looking for the market to drop again, maybe reach the 64 level, retest it, or 63. But before that, we need this consolidation to be over. Let me find a level. Good level to watch should be this area here for the first reaction, and then I'm gonna be looking as a possible second scenario. I'm gonna be looking on this level as well. So we have to be patient with this one, wait for the pattern to complete, and then I'm gonna be looking for another sell setup. So basically, let me draw it again for you guys. This is the first reaction area that I'm looking at, and if we don't get a nice price action, we'll see something like this correction move. I'm gonna expect another move towards the upside and then make another low. Moving on to natural gas. Natural gas, we were expecting the price to make a bullish move last week. Unfortunately, it didn't. The price continued dropping. I was expecting the price to reach the 70 level if it kept dropping, but it's going down. For me, I'm still biased towards the upside, even for a short-term move. I'm expecting the price maybe to stay here for a while and then move back up in a move like this, before deciding if we'll get a consolidation for one more move up or if it will drop from here. But that remains to be seen on the pattern that it will form and the price action. So setup still valid. The analysis is still valid for the upside on natural gas, and I'm expecting the market to give us a reaction soon to see where we'll be heading. Let me check the chat again before moving on forward. Okay. Let's move on to the indices. S&P. I'm similar to last week. I was expecting S&P to make a pullback Like I said, I was expecting from this level here a pullback to reach this. As you can see on my chart, this order block is drawn from last week's video. So I'm expecting the price to reach this level and then drop, breaking this low. So wait a bit more for the price to consolidate here. I think it will be ready before the FOMC, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll drop it before the FOMC and then go back up. We'll have to wait and see. But first and foremost, we have to watch this area for a reaction, like I have it here. Okay, moving on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq broke out of this channel, and right now what I'm expecting for it is some. I have two scenarios in my mind with this one. Either we'll go back down here, make a consolidation, and then continue to go towards the 30,000 level and break this top. Either we will break this top here, local top, and then continue to go into a pullback before going back up again and breaking this this level, the 30K level. So for Nasdaq, wait patiently for your buy setups, and um, and then go with the trade if you have a setup. Dow Jones, Dow Jones here is making a consolidation. I can see the price going upwards. We made this range here, but right now we broke out of it towards the upside. So now I'm expecting a pullback and a retest of this order block here, located at 32,853 level, or somewhere around the 32. 32.8k level, 33. That's where I'm expecting a reaction. If this decides to go back up, the next level to check will be the 33.5k level. So for now, we're gonna take it step by step. If we see something like this, I don't know if I would recommend to go with the buy because this structure-wise, this could drop. And I will suggest to wait for this this area to be reached and check for a reaction. Moving on to the crypto market. For Bitcoin, we posted an analysis last week on Bitcoin in which we were expecting the price to reach this 28k psychological level at first. So far, so good. We are in a good spot right now. And what I'm expecting from the market is that we have a possibility to make a deeper pullback here and drop before going back up, or we can make another top here, come back down, and then go back up. But we have to wait and see. For now, I'm a bit cautious with this one. I'm gonna wait for a deeper pullback if I will want to go with a buy. I won't be necessarily looking at these small consolidations, because at some point the market will have to correct a bit deeper. So we gather more momentum towards the upside. So right now, let it break this top and wait for a deeper pullback, maybe to reach this level, I guess, or I don't know, to retest this zone before going back up. Two options here. So wait for your buy setups after this consolidation is finished. Ethereum. For Ethereum, I'm expecting the market to move in a similar way to Bitcoin. This one, compared to Bitcoin, has started a bigger consolidation, so I can see the market dropping a bit more, coming back up, dropping, and then going back up again. So I'm bullish for the cryptos. And we have to wait and see what will happen next. But Ethereum, in my opinion, looks better than Bitcoin. We have here a nice level of liquidity, so I'm gonna watch this area for a reaction for Ether. Moving on to BNB. BNB is similar to Ether and Bitcoin. I'm expecting two scenarios. One in which we can break this level and then come back into a deeper consolidation before going back up, or as stated with the previous two pairs, we can correct here, go back down, and then go back up from here. So all eyes will be on the bullish side this week, and I suggest wait for these levels that I highlighted you, or whatever levels you want. But for me, those will be the key areas to watch for this week. So before I close the stream, let me check the chat again. Okay, George, how do I get into trading? Do I found the trading view account? Um, yeah, first of all, depends. You can trade via TradingView or via a private broker with MT4 or whatever platform it has. But I will deeply suggest, if it's your first time trading, to open a demo account, or like Fred said, a paper trading account, which is free. You can choose the amount you want to put into it, and the most important thing is to practice and check your skills. It's not wise to go live instantly before you practice, because it's like swimming in the ocean with the sharks. It's not a good idea. So you need to take as much time as you can to practice a lot, and then when you'll feel safe, and you'll develop a nice strategy, and first and foremost a good risk and money management strategy beyond your psychological one, because the psychology is very important in this one. Then yes, you can go live and trade. But until then, my suggestion is that you should open a paper trading account on TradingView, or on MT4, a demo account, whatever suits you best. So keep that into consideration. So if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna stay here for a minute or two, and then I'm gonna close I'm gonna close the stream. Yeah, Fred is spot on. So yeah, don't listen to people that, telling you that you need to trade real money to learn. You need first to build up the right mindset and trust your strategy too. So yeah, those are some nice words of wisdom from Fred. Good advice. Cheers to that. What do we expect in USD CAD? Yeah, okay. USD CAD, I went through it a bit earlier. I was saying that from last week I was expecting the price to make a consolidation here before going back up. Right now, as you can see, the market is doing that consolidation. We are coming from a strong impulse here, and every strong impulse needs to correct to gain more momentum. So right now I'm expecting the price to finish this consolidation. I think we'll get a correction here, then another drop, and I'm gonna watch this blue order block here for a reaction, because this might prove to be a nice level, and I will expect at some point to the market to push back up, to break at least to break this top, if not the daily one. I think this is the daily top. But first and foremost, we have to wait this correction to finish. Don't try and trade inside this correction, because it could get very messy. Um, what I'm suggesting is to wait for this pullback to finish. Maybe we can even go lower than this, because the market, as we all know, it's unpredictable. But after this correction is finished, after the price is done with moving sideways and ranging, I'm expecting the market to push back up again. So basically, in my opinion, because this week we have FOMC meeting on Wednesday, I think the market will be messy until then. Hopefully, we'll reach some of these levels that I showed you guys in this stream, and then we can see if we can get a setup before the FOMC. And by the way, I don't suggest trading this kind of news events, because it could move like up and down. You can end up trapped on both sides, so it's not worth it. If you get a setup um, tomorrow morning or before, and you can see the price that, for example, the price is going up from here, like I said, from this level, makes a pullback and then goes back up, and you're in the trade from here, let's say so, then you can move your stop to break even and you have a risk-free trade. But other than that, if the price is still in a correction before the FOMC, I don't suggest to trade it. So basically, to answer your question, I'm expecting a bit more downside on USD CAD before going back up, as I showed you with the drawings earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna stay for 1 or 2 minutes more, then I'm gonna end the stream. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Don't forget, if you like the stream, to follow us on TradingView. We're gonna do this on a weekly basis, and hopefully even more than that, depending on the engagement we'll get. And If you have any requests in the future streams, if you want to look at certain pairs other than I covered, feel free to DM my profile, and I'm gonna happily go through them if you want. And We'll see where we'll go from here. But basically, I covered the majors to see where the most important pairs will go, the DXY, the majors, some of the commodities, indices, and a few cryptos. So if you want me to cover another instrument next week, feel free to DM me, and I'll happily do it for you guys. Okay, so that should be all for today. Happy to have you around, and be careful. I need to state this again. Be careful, don't trade the news events. Better to wait for it to pass instead of getting into a messy situation in the news events. And let me know, like I said, let me know if you want me to cover any other pair next week. And trade safe, trade with care, and stay safe. Thank you. See you guys next week.